I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Just be real. It saves everyone's time. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. Lower your expectations, but never lower your standards. The butterfly counts not months, but moments, and has time enough. When something can be read without effort, great effort has gone into its writing. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. Where the army is, prices are high. When prices rise, the wealth of the people is exhausted. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Deal with your past so that it won't affect your future. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. To think too long about doing a thing often becomes its undoing. Sometimes things become possible if we want them bad enough. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Amid the turmoil and tumult of battle, there may be seeming disorder, and yet no real disorder at all. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. Now I know what success is, living your truth, sharing it. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. If you can't enjoy what you have, you can't enjoy more of it. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. History, Stephen said, is a nightmare from which I am trying to awake. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. It is said we learn more from our failures than our successes. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. In the desire to control others, we lose control over ourselves. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Success awaits those who steadfastly commit to any requisite sacrifice. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. The trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. Done is better than perfect. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. In order to change the world, you have to get your head together first. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. There is little success where there is little laughter. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. I don't want life to imitate art. I want life to be art. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. Decide what you want to be, pay the price, and be what you want to be. You don't destroy what you want to acquire in the future. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. My destination is no longer a place, rather a new way of seeing. We must live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living.